Right, we're back with some mods. So first up, we've got the Lizard Fertilizer Tank Pack. This is by JMZ, 2.49 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and under buildings and containers. So we've got the first one on the left there, 6 grand. It's going to hold 10,000 litres. And we've got the second one there on the right, 10,000. It's going to hold 15,000 litres. So obviously it's the fillable version. So you come up to the spanners on either one, click on that, jobs are good, buy it in. And obviously pull your equipment, vehicle, whatever you're using, down the side there, and same again on this one, go to the spanner, fill it up, and then down the other end of that one to fill up your vehicle. Yeah, very nice. If you want to buy some liquid fertilizer in for your farm, jobs are good one. Next up is Sheep Barn. This is by Apsy VR, 2.85 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and sheep, as you can well imagine. There it is, 65 grand to place down. It's going to hold 45 sheep that do grass and hay. But it's got a nice little tree in the pasture part, obviously for the sheep to have a bit of shade. Now you've got your loading in point for your food here. There's a water trough, but you don't need to put any water in. And you've got your wool pallet spawn point just there. Round here is where you can chuck bales in. When I first saw that, I thought, straw bales on a sheep pasture, barn, whatever you want to call it. No, that's where the bales go in. And then you come down here is your animal dialogue box. So click on that, 45 in. Now, you've got the option to open the door there if you want to. Bring a trailer down to bring your sheep in. You can open up that door as well if you wanted to. And you can also open that one. A bit of an office, cupboard, whatever. Fair enough, so we best close all those doors. We don't want our jumpers running down the road. That being said though, that's nice, that is. I mean, especially with that shade for your sheep. Very nice. Right, next up is not another sheep barn, it's actually the RTK stations. This is the John Deere RTK stations by Mr. Hector, 1.32 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and under buildings and tools. So we'll scroll along till we find them. So we've got the first one there is the roof mounted version. It's going to cost you 6,200 to buy. We then got a wall mounted version there, 7,100 to buy. And then got the standalone version there, 8,800. Now, what these are supposed to do is to give a better GPS signal, which will help with your AI drivers. Yeah, AI drivers are not the greatest thing in this game, I must admit, so any help is all the better for it. So chuck one of these on the roof, on the wall, on its own, entirely up to you. Very nice. Alright, next up is Big Pole Barn. This is by Seller Bookie, 11.88 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along till we find it. There you are, 70 grand to place down. Obviously, it's a shed. So we'll come up to this door, open it up like that. Obviously, once you're inside, nice big open space. Fair enough, you can get loads of stuff on the go in here. And we'll come down and then by this box here, got the turn the shed lights on. But then, to be fair, that's given me the option all the way back here as well. So just pretty much as you walk through the door, you get the option. Fair enough. We've got this little door there. Open up that one for a side door. Open up this one for an end door. Got to open up each door individually. Yes. Ah, fair enough. That's a nice big shed. Barn, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, very nice. Alright, next up is Small Shed Pack. This is by Dutch Modding Inc. Jorn Poofed. 7.7 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along to find them. There you are, so you've got the first one there, shed 1, 30 grand, so that's the smaller one. We then got the second one for 40 grand, shed 2, and then got the third one with a bit of a carport on the side for 35 grand, shed 3. Fair enough. So we'll come over to them like that, open up the side door like that, open up the main door. I mean, that's not a big doorway, mind you, so, I mean, it's great that it rolls up into the roof. Yeah, probably for smaller vehicles, mind you. Come over there, got the light switch there. Yeah, fair enough. We'll come over to this one, open up that door again, that one, and then that one, so it's like a 2-bayer. Again, not really the biggest of openings, so I think you'd struggle with, say, like harvesters or something like that. But once you're inside, plenty of room on the go. And the last one is the same as the first one. There you are, open up that door as well. Again, light switch on the inside. But this one, you've got the little, I'm going to call it a side piece. Why not? Got a little side awning on the bit there. I like them. Yeah, you're not going to get massive machinery in there, mind you, but Very nice for storing pallets and bales. I like them. All right, next up is Agricultural Trailer. This is by Gian FS, 7.27 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two under trailers. Now, we've got the Agricultural Trailer, and we've got the Animal Transport. We'll come back to that one in a minute. So we're going to the trailer first. So it starts off as a bale trailer, 5,200 to buy. Then you've got the option to change it to a standard trailer. Again, 5,200, but it's got an 8,000 litre capacity on that. We can then add an extension, 10,000 litre capacity, puts it up to 6,700. Wood transporter, fair enough. Sidewalls, so if you just wanted that bit like that, I don't do bales or pallets or whatever, and then back to bale trailer. And you got on the wheel setup, you've got standard, standard 2, 3, and then back to standard. And main colour, you go for whichever one you want. And then rim colour, obviously, why wouldn't you go for chrome? I mean, that's ace. It's even got that wood block that supports it. Now, you need the bale trailer for the next bit, because this animal transport is actually an attachment, so it goes on top of the bale trailer. £2,000 to buy. Change the main colour to whatever one you like that. Yeah, fair enough. And that's going to do 5 cows, 8 pigs, and 8 sheep. Oh, that's a nice little trailer pack. Let's get you started. Very nice. Right, next up is the Metal Tech DBL pack. This is by Map26, 10.05 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So it starts off as the DBL8, 12,000 litre capacity, £8,500 to buy, although we have got a £3,000 option extra. So we'll get rid of that, because the actual £8,500 one is bale trailer. Fair enough. So you got the bale trailer, the DBL8, and then that cuts it up to 12,000 litre capacity. DBL10 puts up to 15,000 litre capacity. DBL12 puts up to 17,500 litre capacity. And then back to bale trailer. Now, you come down like that. Got the usual shenanigans of the wheel brands and the tyres. Got attacher, standard, with trailer hitch, round the back like that. Make a bit of a train on the go. Now, obviously, with the trailers, not the bale trailer, you get the option of a cover on top. You got the main colour. We'll go with a purple, does the frame. Then you got design colour. You go for whatever one you want, does the sides. And then the cover obviously does the cover. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's swivel axle on the front, probably not, my cup of tea, but it looks a great trailer though. Very nice. Right, next up, we've got the voucher front loader package. This is by Bayan Agras, 7.88 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them, as you can imagine, under front loaders. So we've got the G3M, G4M, G5M, 6M, 7M. That's the options. And obviously, they're front loaders depending on the power of your tractor. So if we go into the G3M, because the options are the same, it's basically just a colour change. So this one is for 60 horsepower tractors, £7,000 to buy. Change the main colour. Ooh, bronze. Yes. Oh, that looks ace. What have we got here? Special. Or what about if we put both in the special? Oh, shiny green. Oh, that reminds me of that Clash Jaguar forage harvester we had in that shiny green. That was brilliant. Oh, that's ace. Metallic green. Oh, love it. So we got that one. You got the G4M. So this is going to be up to 80 horsepower on your tractor, £7,500. Obviously, change the colours as before. We then got the G5M. So this is going to be up to 100 horsepower on your tractor, £8,000. Change the colours as before. We then got the G6M. So this is going to be up to 120 horsepower. Again, change the colours. And then we've got the G7M. This is going to be up to 140, £10,000. I like that green. Oh, we've even got shiny red. Oh, let's go back up to that shiny red. Oh, yes. That looks ace. I mean, if you've got a voucher tractor already and you want a front loader for it, these are doing nicely. Next up is the John Deere 1775 NT 2018 version. This is by JHHG Modding, 31.77 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under planters. This is great. 4,500 litre capacity on the tank. 340 horsepower requirement from your tractor. 17.8 metre working width. That's all right. 9 mile an hour working speed. 192,000. Bit pricey, but it's like, well, basically 18 metre working width. So you've got the options there on tank configurations. You've got standard, front liquid fertiliser tank, or standard. Yeah, well, I think we'd have that on, to be fair, because that changes a couple of options. Then come down to wheel setup. Now, there is something brilliant on here. Crawler tracks. Puts them on the back. Oh, that is Ace. Got your plant with some crawler tracks. Why not? Then we come down, we've got gauge wheels, standard, spoke gauge wheels, or standard. I put those underneath. Well, it's a bit slow loading, to be fair, but all right. GPS configurations. Got Starfire 6000 GPS, although that doesn't mean much to us on console, or nothing. And then come down to liquid fertilizer openers. So obviously this is only on there if you got the tank fitted. It's got yes or no when it loads. There we are. Then you've got clean disc configurations. It's got the Yetta 2940 air adjust, the 2967 narrow floating, or nothing. Oh, it does take a long time to load with this one, I must admit. Right, drag chains. It's got the 6200 108 drag chains, although oh, so it's on the bottom there, or nothing. Then we come down, we've got attachers, got a trailer hitch on the back if you wanted to, or nothing. And then you got your license plate, although for some reason it does seem slow picking stuff in this. It's really strange. Okay, I mean, it's a great looking thing. I mean, with those tracks on the back as well, that is ace. Love it. Right, and the last mod for the day is the Lizard Tilt Attached. This is by North Modding Company, 1.18 megabyte on the download. This is ace. You're going to find it under Wheel Loader Tools, 3,050 to buy. The only option you've got is to change the main colour, so obviously you go for whichever one you want. And what this does is attaches to your front loader, and then you attach the whole lot onto some sort of implement, and then you can tilt it to go along with the ground. Now, here we've got my Volvo, so we'll go and attach it up like that. So just pull up to it, attach that, job's a good one. And you pull up to a bucket or whatever implement you got on the go and attach that. So then you've got your usual movement on those, fair enough. Now you do LB and RB together and right stick left and right, you can twist the bucket. Oh, that's ace. Now, when I first got this out of the shop, I first tried it with a big 10,000 litre one from the DLC, and it had a bit of a wobbler, so I'm going to see if it's still doing it. Now I've bought another one, so pull it up like that, lift it up. Yeah, with this big bucket it doesn't seem to tilt, and then when you do the usual backwards and forwards, it has a bit of a, I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's just not compatible with a big 10,000 litre bucket, because it just brings it off the front when you detach it. In this smaller bucket, worked perfect. I don't know, maybe it's just a big bucket, I don't like it. There you are, so we'll lift it up a little and tilt it left and right. Very strange. But that being said though, that's a great little piece of kit. Very nice. Well, I've also got a new map, so this is Ohio Richlands. This is by Julian F Modding, 210.31 megabyte on the download, and it says, welcome to a beautiful rural region of the northern United States where cornfields nestle between hardwood forest and fields of wheat alongside numerous lakes and streams. Oh, excellent. That looks brilliant. And we've got two updates. The first one is the John Deere S600 series by JHHG Modding, and the second one is the John Deere S700 series by JHHG Modding, and they both came out yesterday and they're out again today with the same update, so who knows what's going on with that. That's your updates for you. So that's the mods done for you. Drop in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.